Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. Friends, this is Pratik Srivastava here, and today we are going to solve Accenture 9th of August actual exam question paper. So we are going to solve the complete paper. So I request all of you to please watch the video till the end. And now let us start with the question number 1 here. So find a pair that is similar to 512 and 64. So let us try to analyze here. So friends, 64 is nothing but 8 square and 512 is nothing but 8 cube, right? So we have to find a similar pattern where we have a cube and then we have a square, right? So you can see option number 4. So 81 is 9 square and 729 is 9 cube. So option D will become the correct answer. So a square till 35 you have to remember, and cube till 15 you have to remember. Then only you will be able to get the logic quickly. Now question number 2. Question number 2, friends, many of the student has done mistake in the examination. So what they are telling, if MEANDER, okay, so if Mender is coded as 4515459, then what will be the code for mathematics? Okay, so mathematics, right? So here you can see, so the student has marked it wrongly, none of this. Now let us understand the logic. Before that, friends, this code you have to keep in mind is OT. This I have told you in my multiple videos: 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, right? Okay, now, so friends, M, so MNO, right? So O is 15, so N will be 14 and M will be 13, right? So M is 13, so what they have done, they have added and written as 4, right? 4. So wherever M is there, we will write as 4. Okay, now E. So E is a single letter, you cannot add anything here, so they have put it like this. So wherever E is there, we will put 5. Then A. So A code is 1. Again, in A, we cannot add anything, so A is 1. Then T. T is 20. So 2 plus 0 will be nothing but 2. So here we will write 2. And then, so MEA. And then N. N is 14. N code is 14. So 1 plus 4 will be what? 5. So they have written 5 here, right? Okay, then D. D is a, like, so single letter. So 4, the alphabet here is D and the digit is 4, single digit. So we will write 4. E is again single digit. So we will write 5. R. So RST. So T is 20, right? T is 20. So R will become 18 and S will become 19. Now, so 8 plus 1 will be what? 8 plus 1 will be 9. So here 9 is mentioned, right? Now you would have understood. So anyway, A is 1 and T is 2 already we have written. Okay. And then H. So GH. So EFGH, right? So EFGH. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8. So H will be nothing but 8. And then I. I is nothing but IJ. So J is 10. So I will be 9. C is 3. And ST. So S is 19. So 1 plus 9 will be what? 1 plus 9 will be 10, right? So 1 plus 9 will be 10. So again 1 plus 0 will be 1, right? So 412, you can see option B, 41285412931. So option B was the correct answer for this particular question. Okay, now next question, friends. So this was one of the question which was little tricky in the exam. So what they're telling, most CPUs are keyboard, right? So here you might not be able to see. So this is most CPU are keyboards. So most CPU are keyboards. Okay, and no keyboard is mouse, and no keyboard is mouse. Other things is visible. No keyboard is mouse, and all mouse are CPU, and all mouse are CPU. Now most of you will be confused because of what is this most. So friends, most is nothing but sum, right? See, we will tell most people are coming, right? So see, almost, I mean, maximum people are coming but not all, right? Most people are coming, that means most food is eaten. I mean, but still some is left, so we cannot say most is all, right? That is what you have to keep in mind here. Okay, now, so most is some, so most you replace with some, and now we will draw a Venn diagram, right? So you might have seen my first video on syllogism. If not, please watch. So some CPUs are keyboard. So some CPUs are keyboard, okay? And then no keyboard is a mouse. So keyboard and mouse does not have any relation. And all mouse are CPU. So what we will do, this mouse, no, right? And all mouses are CPU, right? So this mouse, we will have to put it inside the CPU. So what we will do, so we will make a diagram like this so that you will be having more clarity. Okay, so this is key. Okay, so key and mouse does not have any relationship. So now I am going to place mouse here. Okay, and then I will, and then this particular mouse and key does not have any relation. So this is a perfect Venn diagram so that things will be clear to you. Okay, now so we will answer here. So some keyboards are CPU, some keyboards are CPU, yes. So some part of keyboard is in CPU and some CPU is in keyboard. So first conclusion is true. Now second, all CPUs are mouse, all CPUs are inside mouse. No, you are telling, all mouses are CPU, then we can say some CPU are mouse, right? Okay, then the third one, no mouse is a keyboard, right? So you have told no keyboard is a mouse, then you can also say no mouse is a keyboard. That is perfectly all right. And some mouses are keyboard. No, so mouse and keyboard, there is no relation. You have only told no keyboard is mouse, then you can only say no mouse is a keyboard, right? So fourth is also wrong. So only 1 and 3 true. So this option 3 was marked correctly. Okay, now friends, what is DNS? So DNS is nothing but domain name system, and they have asked the full form. So this particular option will be the correct answer. Okay, now so friends, before we proceed further, I just wanted to tell you friends, so we have started aptitude and reasoning 2 weeks, so already few classes has been done. Okay, but here you will be, we have solved a lot of questions from the Accenture and other examination, okay, from aptitude. So this will give you a idea that what kind of questions might come in your examination. So you can join this aptitude and reasoning 2 weeks workshop by Pratik sir. Recording of all the classes, previous classes and the upcoming classes will be there. Price is 199, so less than even a tea cost. Okay, so you can go for it. So this will be a wonderful experience to understand that aptitude and reasoning, what all you have to prepare. We have touched almost all the topics and the best questions we have done. And also friends, we put a lot of effort in bringing all these questions videos for you. So do subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you. Now friends, 802.10 IEEE standard is known as, so friend, this is basically a security standard. Okay, this is basically a security standard for LAN and MAN. Okay, so here we have only one option, LAN security standard, so we will be selecting option A. Okay, now friends, who stood first in the class? So this is a data sufficiency question, right? So this is a data sufficiency problem. So who stood first in the class? So Ram is intelligent and is among first three toppers of the class, right? So when there are three toppers are there, okay, Ram is one of them, but we don't know if Ram is second position or Ram is at third position or as Ram is at first position. So from the statement one alone, we cannot conclude who stood first in the class. Then Seetal is topper among girls, right? See, Seetal is topper among girls, but Seetal might or might not be topper among boys as well, right? See, Ram might be the topper one. We cannot say that. Rohini stood last in, Rini stood last in the class. Now, suppose if Rini, right? So Rini stood last in the class, okay? But we don't know this Rini is, right? So this Rini is top 3 in the class, right? So how many are there total? So if there are only 3 are there, right? See who stood first in the class, Ram, Seetal and Rini. But they have not told what is the total number of student in the class, right? See, if there are 4 members and suppose the fourth one is the topper, right? See, because after seeing this diagram, you can say that yes, sir, we can find it out that Seetal is, Seetal is top among the girls, right? And then Rini will be definitely down. But again, Ram, we will not be able to tell, right? So even using all the 3 statements, question cannot be answered because information is not sufficient. Okay. Now, friends, find the number of triangle in the given figure. So this kind of questions is getting asked more in examination this time. Okay. Now, so total number of triangle, friends, if you want to calculate, so this will give you, so there are actually, so these 3 points, okay, and then these 3 points, okay, so these 3 points and this 3 point will give you a lot of information. Now, so if we'll take this point, then we will be having, so 2 circles, right? Then sorry, 2 triangles, then we will be having 2 triangles. So this point 2, this point 2 and this point 2, so 2 plus 2 plus 2 total is 6. Okay, now if we take the middle part, now if we take the this middle part here, right? So we will be having one triangle here, we will be having one triangle here, and then we will be having this complete one triangle, right? So this complete, so from this part we will be having 3 triangles. So 3 plus 3 plus 3, okay, so it is 9, and one is the bigger triangle, and one is the bigger triangle, inside that the smaller triangles are there. So 15 plus 1, total 16 triangles will be there. So option B will become the correct answer. And this kind of questions were asked more this time. So length of an IPv address is, so friends, length of an IPv6 address. So IPv6 address, in terms of bits, we will be having 128 bits, and in terms of byte, we will be having 16 bytes total, right? So our answer will become, right, 16 bytes, okay, because they have asked bytes here. 16 into 8, that means 128 bits. Now loops in C languages are implemented using, so friends, you can use while loop, right? Okay, and then you can use for loop, right? So for loop also you can implement, right? So if I is greater than 0, right? And so for loop also we can implement, and do while also we can implement for looping in C. So your answer will become all of the above. Now NAT stand for, so friends, what is NAT? So NAT is network address translation, okay? And what it is used for? So NAT stand for network address translation, okay? It is a way to map multiple private addresses inside a local network to a public IP address before transferring the information onto the internet. So friends, before it transfer the information to the internet, right? So it will map to multiple private addresses inside a local network to a public IP address. Now find the odd one out. So we have swim, walk, and climb. So swim, walk, and climb is a physical activity, but listen is not a physical activity. So this is the odd one out. Which are not looping structure. So friends, for is a, just now we discussed. So for we have a looping structure, while we have a looping structure, right? And then do while also we have a looping structure, but if else is not a looping structure, right? So if, and then we will else, and then we will close it, right? So it's not a looping statement basically, right? Okay, now next is, so we have 9876, and then we have 7654, and then we have 4673, and then we have what? Okay, now so friends, if we try to analyze here, so if we'll subtract 2 everywhere, so 4, 5, 6, and 7. So if you subtract 2 from every number, so 1, 5, 4, 2. So 2, 4, 5, 1. Option B will become the correct answer, right? See, many of you will start finding the logic for this, but these are the very simple question. Okay, now which of the following is not an input device? Friends, a speaker is not an input device, right? So when you play a music, right? So in mobile, so let us talk about the mobile. So when you give some input, like from in the YouTube, you will be giving an input, right? And then the sound will be heard from the speaker, right? So the output will be available on a speaker, right? See, keyboard we enter input, right? So keyboard you enter something like, press F5. So press F5, right? So on keyboard we can enter, right? So this is the input. Scanner, so we will in the malls, right? We will scan, right? So we will scan, and then we will get the output, that what was there in that barcode, right? So in barcode we will get the output. So what was there in the barcode? Mouse is a input, so we will select, so we will play YouTube videos, right? So it is an input, and the speaker will give you the output, right? So whatever input you will give, you will be able to hear on the speaker. What is the limit for number of function in a C program? Friends, in a C program you can have multiple, okay, so unlimited, basically unlimited functions, right? So the answer will become no limit. Okay, now next, spreadsheet files are generally stored within an extension. A spreadsheet, right? So Excel, right? So the format will be .xls, right? .xls will be the format. Okay, now so like for the word it will be docs, and for presentation it will be ppt format, right? So these are the formats. What are the types of function in C language? So when C language supports, right? So one will be your library, right? So one will be your library, and then it will be your inbuilt library, which we say. So one will be your inbuilt library, and then it will be a user defined, right? So we define the function, right? So we will define a function sum, right? So we will define a function sum xy, right? So this is a user defined function, and we will be also able to use a inbuilt function. So both library and user defined functions are available in C language. IEEE stands for, so IEEE stands for Institute of Electrical and Electronics. Don't forget. So electrical and electronics, if it will be there in your mind, you will not do the mistake for this. So IEEE stands for electrical and electronics. So in a certain code, easier, so in a certain code, easier is coded as, T G K U C G. Then cutter, then cutter is coded as, so friends, what we could see here is, okay, so if we'll try to analyze, so okay, so RST and EFG, right? So RST, R plus 2, and EFG. So again, here it will become RST and CDE. So it will start with T and it will end with E. Okay, then ABC and EFG. Then again EFG and UVW. Then TUV and TUV. So TZ. So basically, so here also like 2, 2, and here also 2, 2, right? So TGVBWE. Option TGVBWE. So option 3 will be the correct answer, right? Okay, fine. Now, next question, friends. Which number should come next in the series? 1, 2, 3, 10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 10. So here we could see, okay, 2, 1. Okay, so let me try. So 2 square minus 1 will be 3. 1 square plus 1 will be 2. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Okay, now. And then 3 square plus 1 will be 10. So 10 square minus 1. So basically, square plus 1, square minus 1, square plus 1, square minus 1. So 99. So 99 will become the correct answer. The student has done the mistake here. So he has marked the option as C answer. Okay, now again we have a question from syllogism. Some cats are rat, right? So some cats are, rats. Okay, some cats are rats, and then okay, all rats are bat. So all rats are bats. Okay, and then all bats are tables. So all bats are tables. All bats are tables. Now, so conclusions are, so let us write here 1, 2, 3, 4. So some cats are bats. Some cats are bat. So some part of cat, right? So some part of cat, and this is some part of bat. So they're crossing each other. So first one is true. All bats are rat. So all bats are inside rat? No, it is not there. All tables are cats. All tables are inside cats? No, only some part. All bats are cat. All bats are inside cats? No. So only conclusion one follows. So here only one follows is not there. So answer will become none of this. Okay, now next question, friends. Arrange the word given below in a meaningful sequence. So we have probation, we have interview, we have selection, we have appointment, we have advertisement and application. So the first process will be advertisement. So that is the fifth one. And then application will be out. So that is sixth one. And then interview will be there. Okay, so interview, then interview will be there. That is second one. Then selection will happen. So selection means third one. And then appointment will happen. So appointment, right? So appointment will happen. This is fourth one. And then basically probation will happen. But in case of Accenture, they they will not even onboard us, right? So they will do till selection, and after that Accenture will not do anything, right? And after that Accenture will not do anything. So 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 1. 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 1. Option B will be the correct answer. Now, if calm is AYJK, then year will be what? Now let us try to find out the logic here. So it's CBA minus 2. Okay, then YZA, this is minus 2. Then JKL, that is minus 2. And then KLM minus 2. So Y minus 2. So WXY, so W. Then E. So CDE, then C. Then A. So A will be definitely Y. It's already given here. And then OPQR. So it will be minus 2 is P. So WCYP. WCYP, option A is the correct answer. Okay, now next question is, we have 12, we have 36, we have 109, and we have 329, and dot dot dot. Now, so it's 12 into 3 will be 36. 36 into 3 will be 108. But here we have 109. That means we have to add 1. So here I will add 0. Okay, now 109 into 3 will be 327. If I will add 2, it will become 329. And then 329 into 3. And if we'll add 3, we will be getting the answer. So 3 9s are 27. Okay. And 3, 2, 6, 8, 987 plus 3. So it will be nothing but 990. Is there any option? 990, that means option B. Here also this student has done the mistake. Okay, so friend, this was all for today's video. So I have covered almost all the question asked, and I think there was no pseudocode question asked. So there was no pseudocode question asked, so be very clear. So no pseudocode, so no pseudocode, no pseudocode, and no MS applications, right? So no pseudocode and no MS application. So these two were not there. Okay, so these two were not there. So that you have to keep in mind, that pseudocode was not there and MS applications were not there. Thank you. Take care, and do not forget to subscribe and like our videos.